Bear with me. Publishing this board. Alright. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, people. I didn't play yesterday, and I didn't really get to do much in the game, I have to say, lately. However, I think I'm ready to push the story a little bit forward. I will be away for a few days, in which I would hope to prepare to be ready to finish the story by the time I get back. At least that's my hope. Having overpowered Pokémon and all that sort of thing by then. So yeah, let's try to progress the story as much as possible today. To make sure that I have my water near. Although I don't think I need it that much right now. Still my tooth. Yesterday it was torture. And I hadn't had all the sleep that I wanted to have had. So that meant that I was feeling absolutely exhausted, and I just wanted to relax before having to go spend another night at work. The last one of the series of night shifts. The 5th one in a row, so yeah. Yesterday I just wasn't feeling up to streaming. You'll have to excuse me. But that means that I also didn't play much off stream. What I read online, however, what I did is that I went ahead and I'll show you guys. It's better if I have the thing there to explain to you. Right, yeah, so I went ahead and got these cannery plushes, especially the 3 to have the maximum experience points bonus effect. Although I think this is something to do with yeah, it's only the experience you get from fights, I think. Not that which you get from items, which I have been using. And I also got the 3 for the Mega Crystals as well, because it appears that those respawning crystals around the Lumiose Tower, or Prism Tower, whatever it's called. If you go around with those maxed out Mega Crystals, you can collect like 300. You go away, do your thing for a few minutes and come back and they respawn. You do that 3 times and you can essentially get like over 100 S-size experience crystals, and you can level up your Pokemon that way rather efficiently, I have to say. That's how I got my dragon here to level 48, got it to evolve to a Garchomp, and now it's ready to be Mega Evolved if I need to. So I have that to look forward to now. I think it should do very nicely for one of those Mega Evolved ones that I have to fight, so we're gonna do that in a few minutes. So I've been going around town and trying to get as many of those colorful screws. I still have a few that I think I should be able to trade for something, but yeah. I have not been doing the battle zone, I have to say. I've not been going in there at all. Last time I went in there, I got my ass handed to me. I felt like climbing up here and checking out what was there. Yeah, let me show you for a second how many Mega Shards I can get now from things such as these. See, it's a considerable amount more than what I could collect before. They would have been like 304 at a time, and now it's so the big ones like that I get 17 on them, 15 or 17 sometimes. It's considerably more. Right, okay. Let's go see one of those Mega Evolved ones. I have to think which one I want to tackle. This one is Fighting type, Flying type. What should I need for this? The other one... Yeah, Ghost type. My Garchomp, even though it's not Dark type, it should still be able to do a decent amount of damage using Crunch. Is what I'm thinking. Where is it? Yeah, it's not the one that they want me to do at the moment, I guess. Because the cursor is pointed towards the other one. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Like I said, these are very good to have, so... How many does that make now? I always go in my boxes when I'm trying to go into my satchel. Yeah. Oh, I have 10 colorful screws, okay. There you are. Something's not quite right here. Well, there it is. We are at the spot where the spike in Mega Power is apparently coming from, but I haven't been able to find the Bennett we're after. Perhaps you should ask Vinny to check again, behind you. Found it alright. Gasp Wheeze. It is indeed here, yes. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I'm ready to handle it. Well, I suppose we'd better give all our Pokémon the usual pre-battle healing. I can do this. As a member of Team MZ, it's my duty to help rogue Pokémon. I just need to focus. Mega Bennett. Whoa, okay. Yeah, no, normal type attacks will not do much. Come on, give me those crystals. I want to Mega Evolve, damn it. Stop teleporting around! This is my first time actually Mega Evolving him. Please be good. Yeah, kick ass. If it would stop teleporting around. Where is the right one? Ah, yeah. Okay, cool. That went well. I did well in preparing that Garchomp for the fight. It carried me through the whole thing. Okay, well, the next one, well, I don't feel quite so confident about. What can I use? Seriously. Against Aolucha. Because it is flying. It is flying and fighting flying, yeah. What am I even looking at? Legends.pokemon.com. Is that an actual official type? There's a page describing the new Mega Evolution. Yeah, that seems to be an official Nintendo thing. Huh. Okay. Zeph. Yeah, right. I want to see its how it reacts to different types. Okay. Well, there are actually a number of things that that should work well against him. Fairy type, psychic type, flying type, electric type, ice type. Maybe my Gardevoir would be enough, but I think it's not the highest level that it could be at the moment. So you continue to successfully save Pokemon from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. Not that I wish to downplay the difficulty or skill of the undertaking. After all, only with Mega Evolved Pokemon or plus moves can you hope to stand up to Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon effectively. However, Zygarde cannot Mega Evolve until it does. Until it can. That means you will need to hone your skills as a trainer until you can support Zygarde, even with such a disadvantage. This is how you must help Zygarde attain the peace and order it wishes to bring about. I doubt that detective would be hunting me and Zygarde if she knew its intentions. I wonder why she finds me so suspicious. The one with a great ass? What's her name again? All I can remember is her ass. In any case, until we meet again, young trainers, I expect great things of you. Yeah, sure. Whatever. That man has quite a commanding presence. Why is he dressed in those rags, I wonder? You're only saying that because you're a fashionista. Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted and forgot to heal your Pokemon. Ah, my nose is itchy. Now I'd better head back to the hotel to take care of some things. I'm not simply in a hurry to get away from this creepy place, I assure you. Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon successfully pacified. There is just one remaining Pokemon at risk of undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution. Yeah, we know the one. We know which one! Yeah, it's not been that long since I collected them, I guess. They do respawn, but they do not respawn quite as fast as I was making it out to be earlier. Yeah, there was a thing here that I was trying to get to, but I could not find what. There was some stuff on the roofs, but I did not just take out a booger out of my nose. It's nose hair that grows right at the edge here, and that's super tingly. Just in case you're wondering. I imagine someone watching and be like, he did not do what I think he did. No, I did not. But it is super itchy. Even right now. It's still super itchy. Rubbish. There are 3 wild zones that I have not done yet. I've not surveyed the Pokemon in them. But this is typically the type of thing that I would want to do off stream when I'm away for a few days, so I would like not to do that today on stream. So many items to collect. All over the place. Tiny mushroom. I have over 100 of those. I could probably sell them for a nice sum. But I thought I heard that there was someone specific that wanted them. XS. This one attacks a little faster, especially with quick attack. I've been on the fence about replacing quick attack, but it has a very short cooldown time. So I figured that in a fight that could be useful. Yeah, look at the level of my Pokemons. It's Gardevoir I have not really been working on. So that's the next one that I would like to try to level up. Ampharos, well, I will apparently get a Mega Evolution Stone for him later on, so... I can worry about that when the time comes. But I mean, he will be a good one to keep, I think. There's a colorful screw right here. Awakening. Link's Awakening. Well, there's another one at the top. This is just to kill time. Until those things respawn. That I was mentioning earlier, know what I mean? No! We're supposed to land on it. Silly. There we go. Shame you can't grab the ladders in midair. Oh, there's another red item over that way. Oh, moonstone. These are good to have. I have to say, I don't feel like I have encountered a great many number of different Pokemon species so far. Each wild zone doesn't seem to have that many of them inside. I don't even know how many the game has in total. Where was that thing I was trying to get to before? The green pin. No, that's far away. Because I was wondering if maybe I could get there from here. Doesn't look very likely though. There's a little bridge here. Okay. Where was that little bridge? Yeah. Ah, this is the way to get to Aulucha, actually. I wasn't planning on getting there so soon. I've been here before, actually, I remember now. Nah, I'm still too far away. There may still be some cool stuff, though. I should check how many I have, because I may be collecting these for nothing if I'm already at 999. Well, I'm almost there. Oh, a TM. Flip turn. Now this is story all about how my left got flipped turned upside down, and I'd like to command it just sit right there. So I became a prince of a town called Bel Air. Nah. Should not have handled it that way if I wanted to get across. Now, yeah, we're almost maxed out, so let's just collect one more. I'll go back and spend those shards. All right. Here. Starting to know where all those places are. Starting to know my way around the map is what I'm getting at. Would you like to exchange your Mega Shards for items? Yes, please. Now. No. No. Like this. $48 seems like a good level to aim for. Okay, she needs 5,000 more or thereabouts. Is it just me, or did she get a lot more experience that she should have gotten from those things? Let's see here. 1250. Plus 800. No. No, that was 800. I don't know. Are they supposed to give that amount? I don't think that the experience thing with the canary plushies do anything to the candy. Yeah, no, well, this is a Google AI search result, so... Well, there. Let's review their moves now. Like this. Like this. Heat Crash. What's that? The user attacks by slamming its burning body into the targets. The more the user outweighs the target, the greater this move's power. That sounds nice. Embor may not be necessarily the heaviest of the bunch, but it is a physical type move. So I don't know. I have to check out. Yeah, the calculator. Oh, it's not that much actually. For it to really be worth it, more so than say Flame Wheel, you need to weigh more than 3 times the weight of the opponent. And Mega Evolved Pokemon are not exactly light, so I doubt that Embor is ever gonna be like 3 times the weight of the opponent. It's not really worth it, in my opinion. Close Combat, on the other hand. Yeah, definitely a plus. It's just a shame that I can't have a fire type physical move for this dude. That's better than Heat Crash. Fire Punch? Oh, well, you know what? It might actually be a good idea. Cooldown is a little higher, but I think it will be a net positive. No, Fire Spin is a special type, so no. Rock Tomb? Nah. I don't know. This one is a bit more hit or miss. I'm not necessarily the best, I have to say, at Pokemon strategy in general. I guess it shows, but yeah, I'm trying my best. Flare Blitz. The user will also take damage. Only the movement speed? Does agility affect cooldown? That's what I wonder. It only increases the Pokemon's movement speed in the field, and the speed stat is separate from the move cooldown. That's not what I heard! The speed stat affects the casting type of a move. But that's not what I read initially. I read that speed. Affected the cooldown time. Does the speed stat affect cooldown in Pokemon ZA? And now the AI Google result says that it does. Okay. And they say here that the longer cooldown times see the higher benefits. Look at Talonflame though. 155 speed right out of the gate. That's good. It's probably my fastest one now that I think of it. Yeah, by far. It's like 50% faster than all the others at the same level. Yeah, this one's good. It's good. I like it. For such a common Pokemon to find, I mean Fletchinder or Fletchinder is all over the place. Once it's fully evolved, it's a very useful Pokemon to have. It's been a mainstay of my different Pokemon parties and different games since. More often than not, like I said before, because of the Flame Body ability for egg hatching, which I still haven't found whether or not it's possible in this one, by the way. Breeding. It doesn't seem to be the case. In Legends Arceus, I think it was, but here? That's the next question I have for Google, I guess. Can you breed Pokemon in Legends ZA? No, you cannot. It will not have a breeding mechanic or a Pokemon daycare. Like its predecessor, this game removes breeding. I thought Arceus had it. There was a daycare in Arceus, no? No? I thought it was possible, or I must be misremembering then. You cannot IV breed? Then there's no IVs in these games. But with that being said, I guess if you can't breed them, IVs are not quite so so important anymore because in the past game, they made it so that you could affect them on the Pokemon itself. Separately from EVs. By giving them items or that sort of thing. Excuse me. What have I done? It won't have any effect. What was that? Yeah, I needed to change the moves on some of them. Right. Mystical Fire. Special attack. Fire type. For type coverage, it might be a good one. The user attacks by breathing a special kind of searing flame. This also lowers the target's special attack stats for a short time. Uh-huh. You don't say. Calm Mind. This has always been a good one to have. But Dazzling Gleam is just too important to have for laying down damage. Draining Kiss is just that good to have for restoring your HP. And Psychic is good for type coverage with a Psychic type move, so... Magical Leaf. I had a Grass type move. Okay, chase target down. Wish. Ah. Yeah, that was a good one. Psychic is 90. Hypnosis, Confusion, Disarming Voice. Yeah, no, there's not much that I can change here that would make a dramatic difference. This one I should check. It's better at special attack. Thunder, yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want to have. Thunderbolt. With that being said, didn't it have poor accuracy in past games? Thunder. There was a good chance they would miss. I think the accuracy was like 70, no? Thunderbolt was better, I think. In terms of accuracy. I don't know. Maybe it's not the case in this one. I haven't seen Pokemon moves miss just for the sake of missing. It seems that if it connects with the Pokemon visually, it will succeed. There won't be like, oh no, it missed its target when it visually did not. Breaking Swipe, Light Screen, Power Gem. Oh, that's good. Tackle. Cotton Guard, Confuse Ray. You know what? I kind of like the idea of charge in this one. Also, excuse me, I want to get rid of this here. Right. Yeah, sorry about the long delay. Okay, I think we should get back into it and try out that Aulucha. The first thing I will do before that, however, is go back to that tower. And now these things have respawned. I'll collect these just because they're that easy to get. There are so many of these. It's damaging Talonflame though to use for their Blitz. I wish it had a way to restore its HP in battle. Because these moves are very OP, but... you don't last very long in battle using them though. I remember that from X and Y. And it seems like it's very much the same here. Oh, I thought I would get both. Yeah, I think I got them all. Yeah, see, I'm almost back to 300 already. Just from doing a loop around the Lumiose City Tower. So in my opinion, that's a good way to rack up the shards and in turn to rack up the experience candy. I just collect these, go to the Pokémon Center, and then we're off to see Alucha. Good evening, my lady. I've already been playing 18 hours. Doesn't feel like that. Feels like I only just got started. But usually if I only just got started, I wouldn't be this high level already, but well. Okay. So here. I think this is the closest spot where you could get to the roof. Nah, it did not collect them because I warped away. Well, this is weird. Our intel for sure said there would be a Alucha up here. I wonder if it flew off somewhere. But it could go rogue any minute. That would be a problem if so. Huh? Yeah, let me check in with Vinny. Excuse me, have either of you seen an Alucha around here? We're looking for one. I suppose it could have flown off somewhere, or maybe it wandered into a wild zone. The Alucha isn't my Pokemon, mind you, but I come here now and then to give it some food. You mean you climb all the way up here just to feed a wild Alucha? Sounds like you really care about it. You must be pretty worried now that it's gone, huh? Yes, if you find, please do let me know. You think the Alucha the lady is looking for is the one that's gonna rogue Mega Evolve? Seems likely. I will say this about this game. I have mixed feelings about one of the aspects. I think the main NPCs of the game, those important to the story, are usually well modeled, and I'm also a little bit impressed even almost by their expressions and these sorts of things. They're not voice acted, and I wish they would be, but well. I think they're good, but right next to them, I guess the random NPCs, well, they can't afford to put the same kind of budget into making them look nearly as interesting or unique. But the player character, man, they look so generic in these games. So there sure is some talent there, no doubt. They know how to make good-looking and interesting characters now, even if they're not very technically impressive. But for the main character, it's just not where it should be, in my opinion. I think the main characters just look bad. It's an update from Vinny. Looks like they're detecting Aolucia nearby. Come on. Like, your player character has no expression whatsoever. It's really annoying. Ooh, Carbos, that's good to have. For a second, I thought it was Naveen. Well, there he is. There's the Aolucia, just like Vinny said. I wonder if I should maybe open with Ampharos. I mean, it's still an electric type, so that should still be good to whittle down the opposing Pokemon. Concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I need to prepare. Yeah, give me a sec. Do I have an item that I could give Ampharos, since it doesn't have Oh, okay, Seed of Mastery. I haven't really thought about that. Is there no item I can give it to hold? You know, like these old items that would boost a certain type of damage or these sort of things, like the Quick Claw, yeah? Well, you know what? It's better than not using it at all. Yeah, like that, for example, Civil Powder boosts the bug-type moves. Yeah, let's try that. Let's calm this Aolucia down. I'll give it all I've got. Yeah, okay, I see how it can miss. If the Pokemon moves after it's been cast, then it won't hit. Damn, it's a cinch. Okay, well, I was more than ready for this fight, it looks like. There was no need to worry about it. I am a little over-leveled, it seems. Which is good. What I'm trying to achieve today, it's good. Some of these Pokemon that are Rogue Mega Evolving are really precious to people, huh? I hope Aolucha gets to see that lady again. But anyway, great work calming it, really. Let me heal up Embor and everyone. Team Z has got to keep on saving these poor Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution for sure. There are no remaining Pokemon at risk of undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution. Yeah, but there will be more soon. No doubt. Excuse me. Return to Hotel Z. But if the sun is setting, which I think it is, it's not dawning, is it? No, it's about to be nighttime. So we're gonna hit the battle zone. I'm higher level than I was last time, so I should not be struggling nearly as much now. Night is falling over the city. Whee! Ah, well, there it is. That's good. I didn't have to wait long for this. And where is this battle zone then? I figure since I'm here, I might as well collect these items, and then we're going. An ice stone. Sounds good to have. There it is. Da-na-na-na. Whoa! Didn't mean to... Are you kidding me? Fairy type. Yeah, hand over your wallet. Stand and deliver. Stand and deliver. Fire punch. Go ahead. Kill it. Snover. Camera doesn't know where to set itself. Poor camera. Doesn't know how to frame the thing. How about a coffee? I think I'd prefer this one. It'll be over sooner. I mean, that could be done, I guess, but... Don't feel the need for it at the moment. Okay, let's see. Or I guess... It's poison type as well, isn't it? Would you turn around, please? No! What am I doing? No! Psychic! Was pressing the wrong button. Silly. Got a prize for the winner! Moo moo milk. No! Didn't mean to go out. Damn it. Dee-dee-dee-dim. Turn around, little girl. That didn't come out right. Sorry. She has nothing for me? No. Ah! There we go. Coffee. I should watch the Gremlins. It's the season for it, isn't it? No, not quite, I guess. It's more of a Christmas movie. I don't know why. But just like the word coffee, it reminds me of a scene in Gremlins. Dark type, isn't it? Yeah, fighting type. Super effective. Isn't it a regional variant of it? This one. I don't recognize the style of the visual style of the Pokémon. Ah! It takes too long to cast this move. And for such a small benefit in power output, I think I should just set it back to being what is it, Thunderbolt instead of Thunder. Hang on. Trying to think. Fairy type? No, not really. Other than Bug type, can't quite remember what type is good against Psychic. Dark type is, I think. At the time, when they added the Dark type to Gen 2, it seemed, or it felt like they were trying to balance out the fact that Psychic was just too OP in Gen 1. There were no really powerful Bug-type Pokemon anyway. So if you had a Pokemon like Mewtwo, you could probably one-shot everything and... you couldn't really be touched, know what I mean? You had a level 100 Mewtwo, that was just... ridiculously OP. The first game was not very well balanced at all, I guess. That must have showed when they were trying to make these first official competitions sanctioned by Nintendo. They must have been like, yeah, but everyone is using the same thing. Doesn't make the game very interesting now, does it? It's only now that I remember this corner of the map specifically, and not being able to get to everything at first. Oh yeah, there's more stuff up there. Dawn is approaching. Well, that's okay. Ah! No! Someone keeps seeing me, it seems. Come on! I'm up on the scaffolding. Steel? Steel and ground, I think. Other than fire? Maybe water then. Yeah, right. Let me try that scaffolding again. It's mostly because if I go away now, I will forget where it was. Isn't there another one that I can probably fight here? Uh-huh. Nah. Is it rock steel or ground steel? It must be ground steel. It's steel instead of rock, I guess, once it is evolved. Right, at least now with 10 wins, I should have a 2 times multiplier. When it's over. I couldn't remember what type it was, to be honest. It's probably electric now that I think of it. Noibat. I didn't mean to be get Mega Evolve either. But it serves me right, I guess, because I can get 300 medals from that one mission. That was good. Ah! Ah, fuck's sake. My neck trick. And da, 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 da. Yeah, I know it's over. It's enough. I'm satisfied. Oh! I already have one, but... Ah, it ran away. Ah. Do I have a Swablu? Yeah, I do. Should get back to Hotel Z, I guess. Isn't there anything more interesting in Ah yeah, I guess I wasn't done here on that scaffolding. There's more stuff to collect. Yeah, I thought I was missing something. It's on the way down here, right? Oof. I almost missed it. Okay. Hotel Z. You did great, Rudy. Good job for Team MZ. We did kinda leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh? Par for the course. That's just a natural consequence of someone proving themselves so thoroughly dependable. Sure, and the job is definitely getting done, but I wonder, is it really enough to just find and calm down Pokémon after they Rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? I'd rather we get at the actual root of the problem, not that we can do that until we know what's causing Rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. I'm sure Quizartico is following whatever leads they have. If they were, you'd think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact that he hasn't told us anything probably means they don't know for sure yet either. I bet they'd tell us anything they knew that could come in handy, even if it didn't directly relate to Rogue Mega Evolution. Not unless it's being all orchestrated by them and they are the big villain of the game. Which usually the big companies in Pokémon are. Ivor? Why does this name sound familiar? Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, it's Ivor from the Fist of Justice. Remember when we ran into him? I think it was by the Wild Zone in Rouge Plaza. I bet you anything he's a master fighting type user. I believe their dojo is near Jaune Plaza. What a relief to know where they are and not have to track him down like we did with Cannery. That was such a chore. That chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Cannery. And I don't recall there being any detective work, you simply used the information I had. So Rudy, do you have a challenger's ticket already? Naturally. Why don't you go say hi to Ivor and get a look at him before you two battle then? A promotion match right after battling a bunch of rogue Pokemon, that's a lot. Be careful. Selection of Megastones that Quizartico has expended? Oh. I have to hit them with a visit then. You can guess what I'm about to do. Back at it again. We're fully taking advantage of this. That quick attack really does feel quick in this game. I think we got them all. Right. Let's see what that new stuff is. Would you like to exchange your mega shards for items? Yes, please. Yeah, there are a few new ones indeed. Electrocyte is one such. I would like to have an Aerodactyl. Something weird with that plant, no? It's like it's transparent, but all the time. Ah, no, never mind. Yeah, if it's too close to the camera, it's like it goes transparent to avoid obscuring what's behind or something, but it's such a small thing. I mean, it feels weird, is what I'm saying. It seems weird to me. Anyway. How many shards do I have now? We're getting there again. You can farm them really fast. Those experience candy S size soon won't really be worth it anymore, but unless they wanted to put up better ones for trade at a price that would still be interesting, more interesting than the alternative. Where is it? I'm close by, right? He's here, but Hey, who's this? Hello, I want to go train in the wild. Stupid wild zones don't count. This is the Justice Dojo, training grounds for the Fist of Justice. I want to fight him. I came to duke it out with Ivor. What, you were just rank Y when we battled. You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn the Challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case I request a bout. Both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Which is probably not that much. Sure, we can battle. Nah, I think I'm good. Dismiss her completely. Hey, seriously, but you have to give me a chance to get even. Ah. It's probably this Pokemon I would want to have out first. I'm going to become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. 4th? Jose. Might have me back on the ropes, but I proved that the Fist of Justice never flinches. Psychic fighting type. So your strength outshines mine once again. You're just too strong! Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, the seat of mastery is for you. Yay! If you bring me seats just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. Ah, so that's the one who does that for you then. But I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister Gwyn. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Diane! Gwyn! Gwyn! Where are you? So she's not here either then. That's right, Sensei, I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Jose outside Wild Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me, you're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? Absolutely not. Here's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. But I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. What about the ZA app? I've tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger to them. So I rely on my youngest sister Gwyn to handle everything smartphone related, which means we won't be able to fight to get our tickets verified until we find her. I haven't seen Gwyn since yesterday. My apologies, really. I'm just so worried about my poor sister I can't think of anything else. I'd be honored if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. We can't until then anyway, so... Now if you'll excuse me. We can't or it won't be official. Which means no rank up. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwyn on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help though, someone who's good at finding people. Know anybody like that in Lemieux? A detective maybe. You mean Emma? That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Yeah, off-stream in the coming days, I think I'll have to focus on these many requests, you see. They were all over the place. Don't think I've been around these parts yet, so maybe checking out the roof is a good idea. Oh, it's an alpha. That's why. And it's gonna heal. Cast Wish. Oh, why did I use a luxury ball? Didn't really mean to. My Pokemon is suffering from a burn. I've been training here in secret to improve my rank in the ZA Royale. Okay, let's fast travel to the Looker Bureau. Hello there, Rudy. What brings you here? Well met once again, Rudy. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwyn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need for you to answer my questions. Ah, I understand. Ask me anything, I'll answer to the best of my ability. His eyelashes are distracting. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall, I see. Your sister certainly has her unique interest, doesn't she? Well then maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood. I'm on it. He just left. If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Rudy. We'll be waiting for you in the Jaune district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumiose, okay? He just went to sleep. La 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 na na na. There's not much in this area in the way of waypoints, which is a bit strange. It's quite possible that I have not really explored the town or city, I guess, quite as thoroughly as I thought. That way? Berries sure are mysterious. You'd never be able to tell by looking at them, but they have all kinds of effects. Wouldn't you like to try one out? Huh, okay. You should check the descriptions of your berries. Yeah, I know. Where's Emma? Emma, Rudy, I looked all over, but Gwen's not here either. That's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwen. Dimensium, the ward? Oh yeah, didn't this get a physical release? Because I'd love to own them. Nah, maybe it's not getting one. Or it did not get one. Not even the limited run thing. No. Doesn't seem like it. Digital only, huh? Rudy, I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Pokémon sure is an interesting game, isn't it? They knew what they were doing when they designed her. I'm telling you. It's not my fault. Found her. Found what? I managed to find an old friend of mine online. The city smells different now after it rains. Is it something to do with all the new Pokémon? It smells like wet Pokémon. That girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. I should have asked her where she got it. Justice. My rival at work finally got to the dressing down he deserved. Sweet, sweet justice. No, I can't talk to this NPC. Ivor. He's iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. I can help. I know lots of useful things, like, it's not nice to throw a tantrum and you lose a battle. Really useful, thanks. No paid vacation, and we're getting our pay cut. This is ridiculous. Fist of Justice, huh? Gwen from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near their dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to a cafe off Centrical Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. That matches what I heard too. It sounds like she left for Centrical Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood, I'm on it! And he leaves. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family anyway. We should hurry after him. Yeah, I'll do that in a moment. Haven't I already been here? I think so. I feel like I remember this. Ah, yeah, that's a wild zone I haven't been to yet. Wow, that cafe? Emma, Rudy, there's no sign of Gwyn here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. What if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today? I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go on. Oh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be? Henry? Those two seem like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, as they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? You willing to bet when she knew it was me, the next opponent of her brother, she wanted to meet Canary to know everything she could about me, to prepare for the fight? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? Just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you? Where was it? Racine Construction. Yo! My legs. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we already got it started. Let's get this started, huh? Should hurry to Racine Construction too. Come on, Rudy. Yeah. Yeah, also I noticed that we certainly hope to see you again soon, he says with his kit coffee ready. Yeah, I'll have it. Don't throw it away. As long as it's good. What was I about to say? Ah yeah, I spoke to an NPC off stream with what little time I had to play. That changed my outfit for free, but it was like a more try on than anything else. Oh, there's a thing on the roof here. Yeah, I see that there's a thing up there, huh? There's no way for me to get to the roof here, huh? Huh? Yeah, it's probably from this one that I have to drum then. There must be a way up this one. Oh. There's an alpha. Well, yeah, okay. There's no need to collect any more. I'm already maxed out. Can I please continue to explore without being interrupted? Seems to be plenty of stuff here. On that roof I saw one. There's one on this one as well. And then there's that scaffolding down there too. Plenty of stuff, huh? Beep 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 beep. A potion. Uh-huh, you don't say. I already had one that didn't it, but it was obviously not an alpha. I wonder if they're supposed to be stronger. Nope, there's no need. There's no need. I have to keep reminding myself, but there's no need. Let's hope I can remember that there was one by that bridge. Coolant waterway. Coulant. Yeah. I can guess what they were going for, but it's not a French word you would use in that context for a river. It's something lost in translation. I guarantee you. Eh? Where did it go? Huh. Ah, come on down, you coward! Ah! I'll get it just because it's easy. No? Oh. Hey, what's that Pokémon? I already have one. Ah, there it is. There's the question of... Was that red thing down there? Yeah. You can see it down there, right? Oh, another... Okay. Ah, it's in the battle zone, though. Come on. Hold on, I'll try to pinpoint it on the map. Yeah. Well, it's not quite where it should be. Yeah, that's accurate. Excellent. Now let's see about... Yes! Oh, that wasn't really worth it for something that's otherwise kind of hard to reach. And then... right there. What was it that I was supposed to do again? I get carried away once I get started on these things. I'm easily distracted, I know. There's so much stuff to collect. It's all over the place. It's crazy. Some of that stuff is good stuff too, like pearls, etc. That's worth quite a bit of money. Pearls, nuggets. Sometimes these items are great for raising great fighting Pokémon. Colorful screw. Well, alright then, I guess we can go back to progressing the main story now. Colorful screw. I love that vehicle. I love the look of it. Okay, I see they put a cube map on it. They put a cube map on it where the vehicle itself gets reflected. Come on. It's reflecting itself. Think before you act. It would seem there's no sign of Gwyn here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meat's head barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwyn?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. His lucky pops ain't here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary, we promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else. We need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwyn. This gentleman is her older brother. I think the speech bubble above her head when I arrived said she's not here anymore. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy. You creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwyn. Mute it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. That would be even creepier, don't you think, if he was stalking her all the time? She had her personal space. Case in point. You're only seeing the negative aspects that you're willing to see. Which is something that I absolutely hate about people. Quit projecting your insecurities, alright? Thinking that he doesn't care or something. When it's fairly obvious that he does. Pretty, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I gonna heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? Oh, come on! If Rudy wins, you'll tell us where we should look for Gwyn. Yeah, well... Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. If every time I have to fight the next guy, I have to refight the previous one, I'm not gonna get anywhere fast. Just a minute. Let me ready my Garchomp. Yeah, and he's the one who doesn't know about personal space or whatnot. When she can't even understand that I need to do it on my own terms as well. No accountability! A modern woman through and through. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? I'll win again. Bring it on, no mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill. Yeah, see, a character like that, it's animated well, it's modeled well, compared to that average-looking main character. I'll wipe the floor with your Pokémon. Nah. He saw me coming, right? Using ice moves. And it is ground type as well, so... She gonna Mega Evolve it again? Nah, she's doing it as well. Enough playing around. Electros, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Well, I thought she would, so... I prepared. Ouch! Nah, that was not a great idea. Oh well, I killed it anyway. You thrashed my whole team, even Electros, again! Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever, you want to know about G-Volt, yeah? She's been a Kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game sesh, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. But that doesn't make sense. And you're accusing him of not following her around when she clearly wants her space? This girl is all over the place. All I know is what I heard, that G-Volt wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. She was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain, now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has her partner? Of course, that would be Chandelure. The luring Pokemon, its types are Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like an important clue, Rudy. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwyn's Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? The only one I know about is the Floet Fountain. We've been here before. We've been there before. So I don't know. It's a fairy type. Is it good against ghosts? Chandelure is fire as well as ghost. Cloudzer? If there's one? Yeah. And he's off. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Volt might just want some alone time? You just accused him of... I hate people like that. Probably need space if I had to deal with a bro like Ivor, a lot of space. She just accused him of the opposite! Knowing that Dimwit is probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Cloudzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumiose, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Rudy. Let's hurry over to the Cloudzer Fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor, wait! Yeah, I need to stop by the Pokemon Center anyway, I just lost a Pokemon. Pretty, there's no need for this. Tiny mushroom, spearberry. Yeah, is there anyone in the game that wants these mushrooms? Or can I just sell them to whoever? There's a Reddit here. Yeah, someone here says, I don't think there's been specific collectors for items that will buy stuff from you regularly since Black and White. It's just that they don't update the description of these items. Yeah, I keep collecting them, but no one wants them, so... 3 pretty feathers. Okay, when you look them up close, it's really low res. Hello. What should I do? Oh yes, now that the battle zone is gone. It was here. There was a colorful screw on a scaffolding, or scaffold. Scaffold. Yes. La 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 la. No, it's not what I meant to do. HP up. That's good. Whee! Did that remove the pin I put? Okay, yeah, that did. So I can start collecting these shards again. I'll go back and trade them. Maybe go one more loop around Prism Tower to collect more. It would be nice if I can already be up against the next... well, get past the rank up fight today. Yeah, I have quite a few now, don't I? But since I don't know exactly what I'm up against next, I may need those to pick a weak Pokemon, bringing up the speed, and put it up to fight with the others. I've not really built a definitive team at the moment that would be capable of taking on anything. Ah, there's a TM over there that I never collected. Is there a way that I can? Looks like I have to jump from the roof or something. Ah. Well, it's down there. There's another item there, so let's go get it. Eevee. Please don't run away. No! I'll have to leave this marked on the map. I'll have to be back here at some point. I want Eevee. Oh, well, actually, I didn't even need the thing to glide. Yeah, I'll be back. It seems like it's one of those that would be harder than the rest to catch. Gotta catch them all. Now let's see. I did say I wanted to go back to Prism Tower to rack up those shards. Because if I could get a Jolteon, that would be excellent. Jolteon was one of my favorites in Pokemon Yellow all the way back. Yeah, I realize now that the shadow render distance is very poor. And see, this is once again something that on Switch 2 should not be a problem. And yet... it still is. Satchel, silly. Yeah, that's just about the number that I wanted to see. Okay. Go see that fountain then. We need to shave. What is that? Oh. That's cute. Flowers or fountain? Emma, Rudy, I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwyn anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwyn might be in this area then? This must be the right place. There's the Cloudser fountain, that's just like Canary told us. Well, Rudy, do you think we'll find Gwyn somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwyn be hiding? This place is just an empty square. What else did she tell us? Somewhere where the X, Y, and Z axes didn't meet. Yeah? Should go down into the sewers, but there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be? I'd drink all the water. Drink it? All of it? No, I wouldn't suggest that. So you don't even think... So don't you even think about it, Ivor. Well, I've trained my body to accomplish feats such as this. That's what I was thinking, yeah. He would do it. If you suggest him the idea, he would probably do it. With some effort, I imagine I could. I said no, you'll make yourself sick doing that. I drink all the water. They're only just gonna repeat the same thing? Okay. I'd vaporize the water. I suppose the legendary Pokemon might have a fire-type move hard enough to do that. I don't think anything could vaporize this much water even after extensive training. Yeah, right, I'd stop it then. Just wanted to be silly. Stop the water? That sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. I just smashed the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upward. Yes, then the water pooling below will drain away. Go, Phalanx, you stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. How about freezing it? I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use my martial arts after all, and really, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. Yeah, I figured. If we freeze the mountain's nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewer. Then we can investigate. As long as it doesn't thaw. Do I have one? That's the question. No. None of them does. I have to find one that can learn it then. I guess this one? Maybe, but I don't know at what level it would learn it. I can't see the list of what they can learn by any chance. Whichever one learns it the earliest. Please. Where does ice types go? I don't have that many. And I don't have the TM either. It's Rock Fairy, not Ice. Carbink. Okay. I thought it was Ice. Because it looks frozen. Carbink does not evolve. Are you serious? Okay. It will have to be Vanillite then, although it's one that I know doesn't level until quite late, if memory serves. I think it reached its final form at like level 48 or something. $47. I was close. What about its moves? Biology, game data. That's it. Inside games. Base stats. Okay, so it's leaning more towards special attack, this one. Ice Beam at level 40 in some of the older games, I see. Hang on. In 9? Oh, they don't say. Maybe it's still level 40. I don't know. Didn't mean to do that. No! Ah! Right next to it. Thank you very much. Didn't I put one in those boxes that I had trained already? No, didn't I? Like, yeah, I know which one I'm looking for. This one. I mean, it was already level 41, so it might still be good to keep around, I guess. There, put this one back in some of those older boxes. Now, put it in the party. Give it some of that experience, satchel. $28. Let's check its moves already, because you never know. Maybe in this one he learns it a little earlier. No. No such chance. And it's quite possible that he learns it earlier if you don't evolve him, if it's anything like the older generations. So it is at level 40 in this form, but if you evolve him into something else, like say Vanillux. Oops. Yeah, it would be level 44 otherwise. So yeah, better not to evolve him then. Check it again. Maybe it didn't change. $35. Ice Beam. Ah, well, no, there we go. It knows it already. No need to train him any further then. Without any intention of using him. Is this seriously something you can do elsewhere in the game? Marvelously done. Look, all the water is draining through the sewers. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too. I'll leave this one be for now. Not evolve him, just in case. The sewers. I'm surprised at how specular everything is in here. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokémon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokémon, you say, but will Gwyn be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it! There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwyn, Rudy. Watch out for wild Pokémon. Probably gonna meet water types, no? Well, there's a bat. But I don't have a Noibat yet, so... Also... I think... No, wait a minute. 110? 190, yeah, there we go. 90, sorry. Yeah, this one I feel will probably be a bit better. As it seems like Thunder has inherited its lack of accuracy, because if the Pokemon moves a little bit too much, then it will miss that will miss its target. Yeah, plus it seems easier to cast. I don't have a Scraggy. And I don't suppose I have a... Oh yeah, I do have a map. I'm a bit surprised by that. So there's a dead end over that way that probably has an item for me. Hyper Potion. Okay. Go right after this. Ah! Of course it ran away. Oh, there's an... What is it? Inky? Inkay. Yeah, my mistake. Check what's here first. This place looks weird. Looks like it should have something in it, like a fight or something like that, but there's nothing. It's empty. There you are. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going farther in. Then let us power through. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No, destroying public property! Let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Well, we need a key, don't we? Check for gaps. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. The hinges. Don't notice anything unusual about them. It looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. Well, the keyhole then. It's shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary here. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find a key. Or a clef key? Maybe a Pokémon has it? There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Ah, what did I tell you? I knew it. Well, that Pokémon had some keys. That was a clef key, right? Let's go after it. This game writes itself. I could do it. Okay, it's a metal type. A steel type, sorry. It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open up that lock back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. You might just kill it. This does unfortunately mean there is a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Poor thing. Stop right there. That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Isui, you know. Gosh, this guy. This also raises some concerns about how you manage to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. The friendship stats for this Pokemon must not be very high. I think we can safely leave this matter to Rudy. Yeah. Feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Alright, now catch that Klefki. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out, we want to catch that Klefki. Well, I already switched to the right type of ball. But there were 4 things. That means normally that it should be super easy to catch at that stage. Wait, you defeated it? We need to catch it and to borrow its keys. It's not my fault that the RNG isn't working with me here. It said maximum chance of catching it and it still failed. There! It says 4. Ah. This time it worked. Somehow. Nice catch. I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can't get that lock open for us. Uh-huh. And I guess that Pokemon is mine now. We're counting on you, Klefki. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock, so much for that. I already thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madame Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan? First off, thanks for calling me Madame Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now what was your plan? If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key, but there is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my honed fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. I mean, if it's the only way, Justin sponge away then. Ow, my leg. Cliffkey's impressed. With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Okay. Game Freak. Can't even make volumetric lighting properly. No, it's still like the N64 way, you know? This is Switch 2, damn it. No effort. None. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that the game is running at 60, but... Skrelp? Yep, that's one more. Didn't have this one before. There's Cliffkey. It's a wild one. Well, I already have one. Thought I heard another one. How can you get up there then? It doesn't seem like you can at the moment. Yeah, let's check out the place there at the end first. Ooh, Litwick. I lost my Talon Flame. Crunch. Ooh, it's a good TM. Great Tark type move. Oh, they're still attacking me, even though I'm gone. Satchel. Silly. 5. Now, if I keep going straight, there's a dead end with maybe an item in it. More Skrelp. HP up. Pretty feather. Ah, Chandelure. Gwyn must be nearby then. Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokémon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as her partner. Can you go down there? Or is it just there to look interesting? I don't see her. Looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that chandelier either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. Didn't I see a sign on the wall back there? If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is. Keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. There's a hidden passage in here. Yeah. Let's search every crook and granny. Some old electric panels. You tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. Pipes. Yeah, that sign. I mean, I know some of those letters because the sign on the Pokemon Center, it just says in English Pokemon Center in that alphabet. That M-looking thing, that's an N in that alphabet. I think the second one is an A. I don't know them all, though. What does it say, I wonder? Hang on a second. Pokemon alphabet used in ZA. Come on, I'm sure someone must have. Okay, let's see. There are some letters in here that we are not sure about, it seems like. It's not the Unknown alphabet, but... No, nobody has been deciphering it yet. Oh. Hang on. Poke-Latin alphabet. Is that the one? Is that the same? Well, it looks similar enough. I'll note, they say that this first letter is an M. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken then. Come on. It's not loading very fast. Okay, let's see. So, M-A-O. Ah, okay, no. Already we're running into a problem here. Maybe it's gibberish? Can't I just save that image on my phone? Yeah, because viewing it in the web browser, that's not easy. Okay. According to what I'm seeing, this is M-A-O. E. M-A-O-E. That doesn't resemble anything. Nah, it's not spelling anything. If what I'm seeing is correct. Nah. It's just gibberish. Don't know what these four machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. And that sign I can't examine any closer. The valves? Cluster of pipes and some valves, nothing special about them. Three boxes look strange. You took a good look at the pale colored crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. You sure about that? They're not a different color without a reason, right? We've checked over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power, strength is justice! Justice, but... that's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through it without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? Aha! A concealment charm. The wall wasn't read in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I am sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. You think she's the type to conjure up that sort of thing? Let's keep pushing ahead. Maybe it connects back that way, these two. No? Since I could not go here. Wasn't it? I think it was this one, right? Where I could not go on the upper section. Or am I mistaken? Or maybe it was this one. I can't recall now. Broke the illusion. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people of Pokemon and Lumiose. The wild zones will separate us no more and everyone will be the happier for it. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwyn's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwyn. Our partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry. There she is, I guess. Ah, it's her, the lady I remember from that Quiz Whiz thing. I thought she had a very peculiar design at that time. Like she couldn't be a random NPC. I knew it. We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? Wait a minute, she failed the quiz. And yet she's a close friend of Canary? There is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madame Detective? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. Trapped? She's here of her own will, the way I see it. The supposed victim here is Gwyn. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth. If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you. Just let me get my rank fight already. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. Well, if she's using ghost types in general, I may not necessarily need a... Yeah, no. Garchomp. No, not him. No! What is she gonna send? Gorgeist. Plant type. Grass type. As well as ghost. Ground type move should not be... well. Still worked, I guess. Mega Evolution. Maybe come over this way. I don't know. Don't stand in the flames. Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwyn? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumios. And Rudy is a member of Team MZ. He is also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. I see, and what did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing. It's true then. Rudy is my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. Don't touch it! You might break it. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's also undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokémon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The Ghost-type Pokémon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence, let's say. Of course. There's still a section that I could not explore, though. I wonder about that. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch. Eh? What is an expansion suit? Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. This little thing she does with her hair. That's cute. What do we have that way? I guess I must have already been in here. Oh, it's an entrance to a wild zone, huh? Ooh, there's an alpha ice type back there. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to do today was to have that fight, so I think this is what we're going to do next. Do I need to heal my Pokemon first? Yeah, probably. That's it. That's all of them, I think. See, it doesn't take long and you get a whole bunch of these things. Do it 2 to 3 times. Like 3 times and maybe collect the other shards you find along the way during your normal exploration and you're quickly at 999. Is there anything else I can help you with? All good. All good. Items. Max revive. I assume it's a psychic type I'll need. At last you've arrived. Gwen has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokémon in this city, then Pokémon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, really, shall we begin our match? Gwen, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'm the strong one here. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power, strength is justice. Medicham. Psychic fighting. Dark type? No. Machamp. Is this fighting type? Time to Mega Evolve, Phalanx. Justice will win the day. Yeah, me too, I'll Mega Evolve. Come on. What did it do? What was that? Oof. Damn, getting my ass handed to me. Defeat! How incredibly unjust! What level was he, by the way? I wasn't even paying attention. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now processing your promotion. I guess there is only 3 more to go then. C, B, and A? Why, justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the Zia Royale after daybreak. This isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. He's trying to get better, though. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwyn. I want to give Rudy my thanks. As a token of my gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. It was a good match. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, back to Hotel Z it is. Unless it does it automatically. Yeah. Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Damn, in this place, they're only feeding me the same thing over and over every day, and it's not even good. Sounds like you had a lot of fun. Would have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues in the missing persons case. X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet. And finding it is the important thing? I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokemon are totally different? We should focus on the things we share? Well, could be that or something like us all here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Something the matter? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Doo-doo-doo. Let me guess, more rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon to take care of? 3 more? Good morning. No sign of Tony or Lyda just yet. At last I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. You received a pair of performance sneakers. Think nothing of it, I got them as thanks for a sewing project and they're not my size. Hey, Tawny! No. Do you know where Tawny is? Not here, she must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them, the ones so scary even rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Rudy, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? That's not me. Please, no need to play dumb. Let's not waste each other's time. I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tawny borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tawny has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? About the mummy. So it wasn't just me they called. They even tracked down your number. How deep in trouble are we, exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest, then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. You're right, Az, especially since they've called 2 of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, really, if they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Of course. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. Well, alright. You two would be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seem disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. Well, I'll keep pushing a little further. I'm curious to see where the story is going now. The number of wild zones will increase again. 14? I think 14 was not there before. Or 15. La 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 la. Sheesh, everything about the Rust Syndicate has a threatening aura, right down to their building. There's something on the roof. We clean the city of dirt and dust. Watch us grunts wash away the rust. It looks like we've got visitors. Huh? What do you want? Got business with the Rust Syndicate? Yes, we're here to talk. Oh, here to talk, huh? But I'm on guard duty here. I'm too busy keeping an eye on things to listen to your problems. Maybe if I crush you in a Pokémon battle, you'll run off and stop bothering us. That means you and me are gonna have a one-on-one match too, little girl. Yeah. Oh! Self-destruct, really? Ah, ground type. Or maybe I should have used this one instead. Small fry. Talk about losing face. What? I lost? Hey, you cheated, didn't you? That's why you're never gonna make it past being the guard, see? Ah, shut up. I didn't see a pull in the win on your end either. My battle was much closer. I lost by a hair. It was practically a win. You're standing out in front of our organization, the place where we need to maintain appearances. I failed to see how you two causing a scene is aiding us in this effort. Now, who are our guests? Monsieur Philippe. Standing guard isn't just busy work, it's a vital role in our organization. Please do it properly. Now then, my name is Philippe. What brings you to our humble office today? We're here to discuss a loan. Oh, then you must be Rudy. Thank you for coming by so soon after my call. I can see you're taking matters very seriously. But what a shame to find out that this is the kind of people you are. Was there truly a need to humiliate our guards so thoroughly and heartlessly? What? I don't know if I can discuss business with people as rude as yourselves, but if it would also be rude of me to send you away when you came all the way here. So how about this? I give you a thrashing in battle and we call it even? If you don't mind an embarrassing defeat, speak to me when you're ready. I'm not afraid of you. Not when Pokemon battles are concerned. You're on! I do like that enthusiasm, but I'm part of the Rust Syndicate top brass. My approval is hard to win. I wouldn't want to leave you with a false optimism about how business with us goes. He's level 46. He likes using steel types, huh? Mega evolving. Our two stones connect us. Our bond manifests in Mega Evolution. Stones! Don't tell me about stones. You don't have the stones. I see, your Pokemon are a little stronger than I expected. Very impressive indeed for someone so young. I've taken the liberty of healing your Pokemon as a sign of my goodwill. And as a man of my word, I think it's time for us to talk business. Please follow me. Come on, Rudy, we should head in after him. Have a calm, rational discussion at the Rust Syndicate headquarters. I've been nothing but calm and collected, I think, so far. I just beat up 3 of their, goons. I think I've been perfectly reasonable. The atmosphere in the office is tense. My Pokemon are healed. I'll have your loot if you don't mind me. Iron. I can't walk any faster, by the way, if you're wondering. Need a fresh start? You don't need a fresh start yet, do you? Into the elevator, please. Wait here, please. I love that gold statue. These two are here to speak with you, boss. And who exactly am I speaking with? They're the kids here to discuss our business involving Hotel Z. So you two came in place of Tawny, eh? She's too good to come herself? But tell me, Philippe, why don't our guests have a scratch on them? You are supposed to crush their spirits, make them more persuadable. Sorry, boss, but they're stronger than they look. You don't say. Well, isn't that interesting? So you two, I take it you're here to talk some sort of deal. Better make it worth my time. I'm sorry, can I ask? Who are you? This is the boss of the Rust Syndicate. Monsieur Corbeau. Mr. Raven? Never really wanted the title of boss, I'll have you know, but Philippe there shoved it on me. Your talents far exceed my own, sir. It's only natural I would surrender the boss's seat to you. Bah, enough of that. We got guests. This isn't the time to be discussing our internal affairs. And where are my manners? I've kept our guests standing this whole time. Have a seat on those sofas, why don't you? They're real comfy. Our guests all love him, in fact. In fact, they never seem to want to leave him. At least not before agreeing to everything we ask. Now then, let's talk business. Like I said, though, you better make it worthwhile, otherwise who knows what may happen to you. We promise we're taking this super seriously. We had to come in Tony's place because we couldn't get a hold of her. To be honest, though, we're not sure why she came to you for a loan in the first place. I guess I'd interpret your friend Tony's lack of communication as an attempt to save you from worrying. She's such a caring girl, after all. Fill them in, Philippe. This whole deal began when I encountered Tony out helping people in the city. She was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked her if there was any way we could help in return, as thanks, of course. She mentioned that the hotel she was helping out at was struggling to get customers, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer our assistance. One of our services is providing loans to those in need, you see. Tony was rather enthusiastic about the idea. She mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. It was my pleasure to loan her 100,000 Poké dollars for this purpose. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. A beautiful little circle, isn't it? Excuse me, you said on the phone that the interest is already up to 1 million now. You call that helping? Naturally, I made sure to indicate the terms and conditions when finalizing the loan. Your friend claimed that if she made a video and posted it ASAP, guests would flock to your hotel so she could pay us back in full the very next day. What? But our videos aren't that great anyway. We'd be lucky if one of them broke even 10 views. They're certainly not bringing in a lot of guests. Well, I take financial matters very seriously. I even personally warn her, you know. I straight up asked her, are you sure you're not a pro? Can you really make a video that good? I told her she shouldn't be overpromising. But she did, so now what I want to know is, what are you two going to do about the situation? That interest rate is just crazy. What's this? Trying to go back on our terms? Sorry kid, but a deal is a deal. I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the 1,000 that Tony borrowed between her and us. That way you two only have to deal with all the extra interest she accrued. How do you expect us to deal with that? I'm not a monster. I know having this big old debt from Tony hanging over your head can be fun. And I doubt you can cover the money anyway. So I've got a proposal for you. Nothing too hard, I just want you to take care of some little jobs here and there for us. You do well, and I'll start reducing the interest that is owed to us. Why should we believe that you'll actually follow through on that? Is this kid trying to test my patience? No, I shouldn't be losing my temper at innocent civilians. Look, I'm cutting you a deal here. Out of the goodness of my heart, I might add. Now, if you choose to reject my kind offer, then we'll just show up at the hotel and have a big old Pokemon showdown, every single one of us. So what do you say? I assume you'll accept? And if I say no way? What's that? Yes, we accept. Now that's what I like to hear. Pleasure doing business with you. How much would we have to do before the interest... Yeah, you should have asked that before! Why did you say yes? If you work really hard, maybe just one job, or I could keep giving you more work, it's up to me really. So you're saying you might just keep us working for you forever? Oh, don't worry, it probably won't come to that. But look on the bright side, these jobs will all be for the benefit of the city. Just do your best and I'm sure everything will go fine. To be clear, this deal is between you two and the Rust Syndicate. Tony has no part. I'll be in touch. The exit is over here. Kindly see yourselves out. I can ask my M-board to set the place on fire if you don't agree to my terms. Phew. So glad we're out of there. More than half of me thought they might not let us go. Guess now we know firsthand how they rope people into giving them free labor forever. Tony is such an idiot, but I guess it can't be that... I can't be that mad when I know she was doing it to help Az. Hey, would you clear out already? I've got cleaning to do. As if we'd want to stay here another second. Come on, really, let's head back to Hotel Z. Yeah, the selection of Megastones has expanded, huh? You don't say. I'd just like to be back to where I can roam the city freely. We're back, Naveen. Ah, you're alive. Thank goodness. Thanks, Floette. Sweet of you to worry about us. She was on edge the whole time you two were gone. If you'd been any later, she might have unleashed her light of ruin on the Rust Syndicate. You can't let her do that. You really don't want to start a never-ending feud with those guys. Hell yeah, let's do that. I can take him. You saw how weak they are. That's precisely why I did all I could do to keep Floet calm. So how did things go? You're using us as unpaid help, just like the rumors said. So what do we do next? We can't really do much until the Rust Syndicate gets in touch about what they want us to do. And we still haven't managed to get a hold of Tawny either. For the moment, I guess we should start by figuring out our next steps the Team MZ way. That's right, it's strategy meeting time. What do you say? I guess I'm ready. To this topic, how are we gonna handle the Rust Syndicate's orders? Or maybe I should be asking, how do we deal with the Rust Syndicate overall? Should we try and find out all we can about Tawny's death for starters? If I could, I would, but what are we supposed to do when we don't even know where she is? She'll make her way back to the hotel eventually. There she is. Is it strategy meeting time? Did I miss an update from Vinny or something? Tawny, you've got some explaining to do. What did you go and take out the sketchy loan for? We're gonna have to bust our butts to pay it back. Oh, you found out. Yeah, I did borrow some money to make a new Hotel Z promo. But it was just a little, nothing to get all worried over. Oh, for sure, just a little 1 million in interest, no worries, right? No way, that can't be right. I read all the terms when I borrowed the money. Wait, what? There is something about interest. It was so small I couldn't even see it without zooming in. Well, that's awfully sneaky, but if it's there in print, I'm afraid they've got us over a barrel. Getting a call from Vinny. More Rogue Mega Evolution cases for us? Send us the info as always. This is gonna be a lot to handle on top of the Rust Syndicate's jobs. What jobs? The Rust Syndicate is saying it's still on you to pay back the original sum you borrowed, of course, but now some of us are also stuck working for them till they say your stupid interest is paid off. Seriously? I don't know how all this happened while I was out helping folks, but I'm really sorry. Guess I'll just add these rogue Pokémon to the strategy meeting agenda. According to Vinny's report, we've got another 3 locations. Mawile, Barbarical, and Ampharos. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, okay, we don't have to worry too much about what they're saying here. Yeah, I'm still good going around helping people. I'll do whatever I can to help. Sorry, I know this is a lot on your plate. Let's focus on the Rogue Mega Evolving Pokémon for now. Okie dokie. Well, I think this will be it for today then. I'll be back in a few days. Wednesday normally. And we'll pick it up from there then. Yeah, Wednesday I can stream. Thursday I can stream. Friday not at all. And the 5 days after that they will be late night streams. Just so you guys know. That's the plan. See you next time, people. Take care of yourself.